welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a real versus fake Balenciaga edition. So if you guys want to see that comparison, then please stay tuned and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And let's get right into the video. So I'm really excited to do this comparison for you guys because it's a new idea. I've never done a video like this, I don't think, anyway. No, I've never done a video like this. So I'm really excited, and if you guys like videos like this, then let me know and I'll possibly do some more. Just let me know in the comments down below. But we're gonna get started right away. I'm gonna show you guys, by the way, before I get started, I'm gonna show you guys all the way down from the packaging all the way down to the actual shoe. I'm gonna compare prices, and I'm obviously gonna give you the plug on where I got obviously the real Balenciagas come from Balenciaga, but the other ones from. Just be sure to check the description box below, and I'm gonna have all of that information down there. So yeah, I was really shocked when I got these pair because the similarities are pretty crazy, and if you don't want to get the real ones because you rather just have the swag without spending that much money, then I definitely recommend this company because it's almost identical. It's crazy. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the boxes. Here are the boxes. By the way, this one's a little beat up because I guess in the process of shipping it over, the box just took a hit. So yeah, here are the boxes. This is the real one, and then this one's the fake one. On the camera, they look like they're the same shade actually, but in person, the real box, the real color of the box is a little bit like on the cooler side, and it's a little bit deeper, just a tad bit deeper. Also, this box you can see is nice and smooth versus this box has, like, you can tell it was kind of like, I guess, painted, or it was like a regular kind of box and then they kind of wrapped it. I don't know. I don't really know how they work, but as I said, this one did also get beat up in the process of shipping. Once you open them up, I actually can't remember for these where the bag in the box came in, so, but that part doesn't really matter. But just know this is the real bag, and also these ones also bring a bag. Oh, I think from the bag you can see, yeah, you can definitely see. Okay, so here's the first comparison besides the box. Here's the first official comparison of, well, not really because we didn't get to the shoe, but here's a difference, right? So this is the real Balenciaga bag, so it's pretty big, as you guys can see. And then the drawstring here is black, and it just has the name right across. So that's that one. This one's the one that comes in the fake box. Actually, I'm just gonna let you guys know that the brand name for the company that does carry the fake Balenciagas, as well as many other brands, they're called Luxury Couture. It's spelled very unique, so I'm gonna have it possibly on the screen, or as I said, check the link in the description box. So this is their bag here. So automatically this bag is actually a lot smaller. The shade of the bag is a lot lighter, and this is also not centered, right? This one is centered. Yeah, for the most part this one is right in the middle, and then this one's a little bit lower, and the drawstring is only coming out of one end, and it's also a completely different string. It's not black like this one. So boom, that's a difference. This one is obviously from Balenciaga. The wrapper's all messed up because I've worn these a couple of times already, and the wrapper is just, there's nothing on the wrapper, it just has regular gray wrapper, but the fake ones actually have Balenciaga written all over it. I don't know if other Balenciaga items have this kind of wrapper, but it's just a difference that I spotted between these two. I think now we should possibly get into the shoes. This is how the shoes came wrapped in for the fake one. So let's just get into like the real stuff now, because obviously the packaging is very similar, and it's pretty cool how it does imitate the real packaging. So the packaging you'll get is very similar to the real deal. I've seen a lot of brands that actually don't carry the same packaging, or they either send it to you in like a regular kind of box or something. And I just think it's pretty cool how this company actually imitates everything to the T. I just thought that was dope. So now let's get into the actual shoes. First and foremost, mine are not, I don't have the regular speed trainers, and I forgot what you call, these are called speed trainers as well, but I don't know what kind. I have the one with the clear bottom part right here, and I think these just came out like the end of last year, so the end of 2019. They're pretty similar they're pretty similar to the regular speed trainers, and these are just like what the speed trainers look like. So obviously I just put them up and you can see that they look almost identical. Besides, I said just disregard this part, act like it's a regular speed trainer, but this is what they both look like. So here's the fake one and here's the real one. So from the front, oh wow, okay, so I didn't realize this before, but this part here, see that this part here is actually a lot taller or longer. So that's a difference that I actually didn't even see because I've never held them up like this together. But that's different. Yeah, from the front they pretty much look the same. The only difference that I see is that on the real ones you can actually start to see the name, whereas here you have to kind of turn it to be able to see the name. So in a sense, this one seems a little bit more longer in the front, and I believe these are both the same size because obviously they're both mine. So I'm just gonna check really quick. Okay, so weirdly enough, they're not the same size. So they're not the same size, but they fit me exactly the same. I don't know. But the real one, I'm actually a size 7. So this is a size 7 in women's, and then this is a size 9 in women's, and I don't know why, but whatever. Okay, but moving on. We're gonna go towards this side, right? So as I said, this part has nothing to do with the comparison because the basic speed trainer doesn't have that part. But this is basically, like, when I saw this looks just like the real speed trainer. There's really not much of a difference. To the eye, it really looks so similar. The only thing that I would say overall about the entire shoe is that you can clearly see, like, if you're comparing them, like the real versus fake, like right in front of you, you can see that there's different material that was used. Obviously to produce the cheaper one, they're gonna use like cheaper material, versus like the real one, they're obviously gonna use like the high quality, the authentic material. So off the back, the material on the top, this one feels a lot more sturdy. This is the real one. This one feels a lot more sturdy, and it feels a lot more thick and high quality. Versus this one, it kind of feels like, I wouldn't say it feels cheap. Compared to this, obviously it feels cheap, but it feels much thinner, much more flimsy, and a lot softer, and not as sturdy as this one. Another thing is you can also see that part even with this white material. I have no idea what the material in any of these are. I didn't go that deep into it. I'm just telling you from how it looks and feels and stuff. That's as far as I'm gonna go, because honestly the other stuff doesn't interest me and I don't really care. But you can always Google it for yourself and find out what the difference in material is. But you can also see that this one is a lot, well, I don't know if you can see it on camera, because in the viewfinder these look exactly the same, but to the eye, this material on the fake one is a lot more shinier, and this one is a lot more dull and opaque, this white part here. Another thing is that overall the feel of the shoe, this one has a lot more density than the fake one. The fake one kind of feels like you can just, sorry, but the fake one feels kind of like you can just, I don't know, it's super light, which is crazy. Super light. But overall, Balenciagas are pretty light. It's not like this shoe is super heavy, but the density does feel like you can totally feel a difference in weighing these. Another thing that I thought was cool about these is that it does come with the exact same stuffing as the real Balenciagas. So the real Balenciagas also have these. Before I move on to the inside of the shoe and how they feel on the feet, Another quick difference is that the actual name to the eye, the real Balenciagas, the name is a little bit, the font is a little bit bigger. It's pretty much the same font besides that. But you can totally see, I think, can you tell? I don't know. But anyways, this font is a lot bigger and bolder versus this font. And when you feel it, this one kind of feels more like melted into the shoe, whereas this one you can feel like you can just feel the actual letters. You can't feel that on the real one. It just kind of feels smooth, and as I said, it's kind of like melted into the fabric. But this one you can feel it's kind of like that kind of like this, like the sticky, as I said, I don't know the name of the material, but it's like a sticker type of feeling. Yes, but it's not a sticker. It's not gonna come off if you just peel it off. But honestly, if you just kind of scratch it, I feel like this would come off, because that's how it kind of, like if you scrape it, it's over for this. Let's get to the bottom, because should I take this off? So this came with the sticker. This is just the style, and I guess to scan it or whatever. So I'm just gonna take that off, because I want you guys to see how crazy it is. The bottom of these look just alike. It even has, get it together. It even has the name across the middle, which is super dope. And to the eye, the pattern is the same. You can still see the difference in the actual material when you look at it deeply, but other than that, honestly, you could have fooled me. Honestly, I'm not a good, I can't really tell real versus fake when it comes to luxury brands and stuff, and honestly, I actually just don't really care. But yeah, so you could have fooled me. I don't know if you could fool like people who can see it from afar, but honestly, I want to test people out with this. I do. Something that can give it away, but I mean, I don't know if I would notice that. Something that can give it away is that the cut is a little bit neater, obviously, on the real one, whereas, so this part right here is what I'm talking about, right? So this part, it just looks really smooth, and then on this one, you can kind of see it's a little more rigid, and you can see the mistakes in that. I don't know, I'd probably just be like, oh, well, they probably meant to do that. It's Balenciaga, whatever. Okay, so getting to the inside of it. I've obviously worn my Balenciagas multiple times, but these ones, I tried them on and I wore them around in the house because we're in quarantine, so I didn't really go anywhere with them. But I wore them around, and the feel is very similar. I love Balenciagas because they're so freaking comfortable. Honestly, comfort over everything, but they're super duper comfortable, and the feel inside of them is pretty much the same. The back also has the name Balenciaga, as these do as well. So as I said, from the outside, oh, and the same way that the fabric is kind of you see the lines at the top of them, that's pretty much the same as well. The only difference that you can see on the fabric is that on the real ones, it kind of has, that might be hard to tell on camera, but you kind of see it has a pattern, but not a strict, it depends on how well you know the shoe, versus these are kind of just straight lines going up. And they kind of tried to imitate the pattern, but didn't quite succeed on the pattern, I'm guessing because of the fabric difference. But anyways, okay, so for the inside, they kind of really feel the same. If I'm going to be honest, the real ones obviously feel a lot more comfortable, and I'll get to why in just a second. But before I get to that part, I just want to point out that inside the real ones, obviously you can see it says Balenciaga, and that's all it says in there, versus these ones, there it goes. It says Balenciagas, and then it says the size, which is 37, and it's made in Italy. So that's a giveaway right there. And then I'm going to talk about the comfort and why, the real ones are obviously a lot more comfortable than these. Not to say though, these are still very, very comfortable. I will be wearing these. These are super duper comfortable, but there's a difference. Okay, so starting off from the inside, didn't really was that on the inside of the fake ones, you have this, type of thing here, and this is the size thing, which the real ones have that too. But it has like this fabric exposed, and although it's a really super soft fabric, it's just kind of weird to me. Whereas the real ones have just, it's in black, so you can't really see it and you can't feel it because it kind of just feels like the regular fabric that's around there. It has like a lining at the bottom of it, like all around, and it's all around through here to the front and around. However, when you put on the shoe, you can't feel it because it's kind of like a suede material, so it feels really soft and comfy. On the fake ones, unfortunately, it has the same outline of the lining that these do. However, it is not suede. It feels more like it's like a faux leather suede type of thing. Feel it though. It doesn't blend in like on the real ones. It kind of blends in with the fabric, and honestly, like if I never looked in the shoe, I would have never noticed that it even had that lining. But unfortunately, on the fake ones, you do feel it. Like even in the front part, you kind of feel like that layer of extra material, and it feels a little bit thick around the bottom. They still feel the same as the real ones. The real ones actually even feel a little bit more spacey. So I would say just because of that one thing, because of that material inside of the shoe, that's the only part that it's just like, okay, the real ones just feel a lot more comfortable than the fake ones, because the fake ones, as I said, you can feel it, and when I wear these, it's just smooth, right? But when I wear these, it kind of, the front part here, it kind of like squeezes my foot just a little bit, where you can see that it's an imprint on my foot. You can kind of see that. Besides that, you guys, this is pretty freaking dope. I honestly have never seen such a great dupe for high-end stuff. As I said, I've seen a lot of other brands or other companies and stuff try to imitate luxury and high-end brands, and honestly it's just pretty freaking dope. So now for the price difference, obviously the regular speed trainers on Balenciagas are $7.95, and these ones are on luxurycouture.com are for $160. So that is a huge price difference, a huge price difference. So as I said, if you want to have the Balenci swag but don't want to spend the coin, then definitely look into these, because as you guys seen in the entire video, they're almost identical. You can save your money and still wear Balenci's. How about that? But yeah, I had fun doing this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want more videos like this, and I'll be sure to do that for you. I gave you guys a price difference. I gave you guys a breakdown all the way down to the packaging. It's very, 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 very similar. It's almost identical, and honestly, it's super dope. So I'll leave all the information for Luxury Couture down in the description box below. I want to thank Luxury Couture for sending me these ones. I also have another video where I'll be showing you lots of other things that they have sent me. Make sure to check them out, and as I said, let me know what you guys think about the real versus fake comparison, and what you guys think about this video in general in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!